Hey everybody, it's Yolanda from GIMICK Wrestling Tees, and I'm here to bring to you Total Divas Season 2, Episode 4 Recap. Anyhow, I got my notes here that are in chicken scratch, and I'm going to try to decode for you, but I didn't feel like rewriting all this all over again because it takes me forever, and I want to get this out on Monday and not Wednesday like I usually do. So here we go. Alright. Trinity treats us with some Tittay bouncing. And no, I will not demonstrate. Okay, that's all you get. Alright, so she got some gear issues, you know. She got some big old girls that she called potatoes, by the way. Don't do that. That's a no-no. Girls who have who's of a certain size, we will not call our voluptuousness potatoes. That sounds gross. You might as well call them basset hounds or some nastiness like that. I got hair going in my nose. Potatoes. No. Ew. Watermelons, at least. No dirty ass potatoes. Anywho, Natty, she has the same issues. Sandra, the queen of spandex, is to the rescue because you know she can do magic with a needle and thread. Alright, so Cena's having an issue with his arm. This little arm sling cast thingamajiggy. And let me see, what's her name? Nikki comes in and wants to help him. He's stubborn and says no or whatever, but she does it anyway. And lets him know that you need some pictures, some frames, some candles up in this piece, some incense or something. And Cena at this point is trying to work the fireplace. He said the fireplace is enough. Once the fire comes on, it'll be all types of decorations. Whatever. Alright, so now it's time for MC Ari. I'm about my people, baby. I'm about my people, baby. I'm about my people, baby. I can't wait for the dance to come out to this. Alright, so MC Ariane. She's in the studio. She has her song, I'm About Paper Baby, on boybuy.com, on Girl Buy Records. I would assume that's what was on. That would sound pretty cool. Her and Vinny's in the studio with the rest of the engineers, and to celebrate the awesomeness of how the single sounds, this club hit, so to speak, they do head scissors and all types of craziness in the room, in the studio, and the engineers are looking at them like, girl, if you break it, you buy it. You go ahead and kick a speaker, see what happens. Alright, what else we got here? Alright, Ari, Vinny is in the car, and you know, talks about, I guess his dreams and aspirations of some sort, and Vinny says, you know, I'm good, you know, I'm about to have my hookah business, you know, and that's booming, and I'm Armenian, so everybody come to my hookah place. Ari thinks that's not enough, and you should do more, because she's working on her brand, because she's about her paper, baby. And so she was like, Vinny, why don't you try out for NXT? You know, you're athletic, you got personality, you know, maybe I can hook you up with a pre-audition. Vinny reluctantly says yes. Alright, now it's time for Jay and Trinity, which I like to call this, I should call this episode the Jay and Trinity Show. Jay and Trinity is in the car. Trinity asks Jay for a massage her feet. But Jay's like, I'm driving. And Trinity's like, brother, you better multitask, but get on these toes. Alright, so the dad calls Trinity while they're in the car, right? Her father's a musician, plays in the band. They tour all over the place, and they're in town. They're in Tampa, Florida, I suppose. And I guess he asked me to crash over her house. Okay, that's pops, you know. Alright, fine. You can stay for a couple days, whatever. So, you know, Jay's a little concerned. Hopefully, you know, the dad, you know, likes me like that or whatever. And Trinity's like, it's my father. He cool. You know what I mean? We you know. This is all good. Now, if it was one of my a friend of mine from eighth grade, that might be a problem, you know. I don't know. She might not like you. You might not like her. He's like, what do you mean I might like her? Shoot. Start getting that little pervert face. And then Trinity, she mollywops his arm. I mean, she's like, you know, like a hood fight. So, I would never want to fight Trinity. That's all I have to say. I feel sorry for those girls in the ring. Nikki and John time. So, let me see. Nikki, when we're introduced So we're introduced to Nikki and her crazy ass parking, and she damn near ruined the bumper of that fancy car. Is that a Ferrari? I can't remember what kind of car that is. A luxury muscle car of some sort that is quite expensive, that she parked all crazy, and it looked in the under the bumper is probably scratched up as hell. But Cena got money, so they be alright. Alright, so at the restaurant, John Cena misses wrestling. She's like, it's okay. He's like, it's not okay, because I'm Grumpy Cena. Do, 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 do. Alright, so anyway, she's like, it's okay. I'll get home with you, and I can help redecorate the house. Did you buy those candles? Did you buy those candles? Did you get some frames? Did you buy those candles? He's like, I ain't buying no damn candles. They a fire hazard. And Nikki's like, I feel like a guest in this house. And I think, ain't that what you signed? You signed them guest papers, girl. Alright, let me see. Ari makes Vinny eat her dust because they race it. He can't catch her. And let's see, Ari's phone rings, and it's Bill DeMont, and he says, Vinny, you got that tryout. Alright, it's movie night with Jay and Trinity, and Jay picks this movie called Flick. She's like, I don't want to see no flick, but I'll make a flick, if you know what I mean. Alright, so, but before they can start thinking about making a flick, is he like, Jay all happy, like, real though? Teeth all shining. Knock, knock, knock. Oh, first of all, and door opens. Now, where do y'all live? Not for y'all not to tell us, but where do you live where the door's still open at night? I would love to know. Especially Florida. Just saying. Anyway, knock, knock, knock. Here comes Trinity Pop with his perfect cop blocking timing. And you know what he says? This old man says, Hey, what y'all in here doing the nasty? That was nasty. You asking them if they was doing the nasty. You keep that to yourself. And Trinity goes, no, we ain't doing that. We eating candy. Alright, so let me say, Nikki and John, alright, so Nikki comes home after working out. Asks John, hey, do you need any help or massage or anything? Like, no, you're doing too much. She was like, okay. So she goes put her clothes in a dirty clothes hamper, right? He gets up with a quickness and takes her dirty clothes out of that particular hamper, because there's two exact hampers. He takes it out of one, put it in the other, and then conducts some Sesame Street whoozy boo that's similar to this, okay? This is here's my book, but I'm gonna demonstrate. He opens up the lid, he takes the clothes out of the hamper she put it in, and put it in the other hamper, and goes something to this effect. I'm the hamper that likes sweaty dirty clothes. Put me in here. And then he opens the hamper and goes, I don't like sweaty clothes. You just put your basic drawers in me. Come on, son. That's freaking craziness. Alright, so anyway, let me see. O.C.D. Sesame Street Cena. Vinny, that's right, Vinny. Vinny has his tryout, and he's not in ring shape, which who the average person is if you haven't trained for it in advance, but, you know, whatever. You know, Vinny gives it a good try. Like, he's home, he's sore, he's better than bruised and scarred, and saying that, this is not for him. Ari keeps pushing him. And I think at this point I'm yelling at the TV, you know, Ari, leave that man the hell alone. Let me see. But Vinny says, look, I'll do it. You know, I got one more day to give this a try. But here's the deal. When I get home, I want a massage and a happy ending. I think that's a pretty good deal. Let's see. Nikki calls Bree and says she bought a whole bunch of food to put in the refrigerator because Cena don't got no food in the fridge because he's scared it's going to spill all over the place in the sanitary. Alright. And now here comes Trinity Pop. He comes in, turns on the light, gets in the kitchen. Trinity and John kind of get up, you know, because the light turned on. And he goes, why you still up? Y'all doing it nasty. Trinity says, no, Dad, we eating candy. John, John's face is like, this on my heart. Bullshit. Oh my god. And then, so Trinity Pop was like, I want to make I'm making a sandwich and whatnot, right? So then Trinity goes, ooh, Daddy, you making a sandwich. And so she goes, John, you want a sandwich? And John gave her a face like, I don't want no goddamn sandwich. Unless it's my penis between your sandwich between your cheeks. I shouldn't have said that, but it's the truth. And she's like, it's John's face said it all. And she's like, what's wrong with you? And I bet John was thinking, what do you mean what's wrong with me? You fully clothed, that's what's wrong. We are usually in a room butt-ass naked, me spooning that fat chocolate ass, and now I have to watch you in these bright-ass footy pajamas. Shit ain't right. Vinny part 2. Vinny is blown up and tired. Oh, this is when I yell at the screen, leave that poor boy alone. Vinny couldn't take it anymore. You know, Vinny's up, you know, Vinny couldn't cut it, that's what I said. Vinny's upset, because, you know, he didn't make it. And, you know, he confessed that he did this for her, but he shouldn't have, because now he feels like a damn fool. And the poor boy's crying. See, already made him cry. Eva is now being scanned for a action figure, and the world is hating. Alright, let's go back to the good stuff. Jay. Ooh. Now this gets my quote of the night. Jay says, I want to go home and chill. Emphasis on chill, right? Trinity like, ooh, good. Maybe Dad can cook us some dinner. I ain't trying to hear that. This is what Jay say. I'm sorry. Jay. I ain't trying to hear that. I'm trying to chill. Naked with you. I can't do that. I can't do that while your dad is making sandwiches and playing the guitar at 2 in the morning. How am I supposed to take your butt cheeks with him there? And she's like, won't you tell him? You tell him he gotta go. He was like, you don't want me to tell him, because if I tell him, he's gonna like Mama say, and it's gonna get real. Ari's got her paper baby. Ari takes Vinny to dinner because she feels bad for making him cry, and realizes that she needs to support Vinny's dreams and not pushes her dreams on him that she wants for Vinny. So that's good. Nikki surprises Cena with a lovely dinner, but he tripping. Yeah, he tripping, Cena. You know, he like, oh man, look at that on my granite counter. I mean, his eyes, I mean, there's a picture out there that I might attach to this thing here, where his eyes is so wide, you know, you'd have thought he saw a ghost, or you would have thought he lost on Monday Night Raw. I mean, his reaction was priceless. Damn ridiculous. She knows she's cleaning, washing the pots after they ate. I guess I don't even know if he ate or not. He's like, well, I hope water and get on the floor because you'll warp the floors. And she's like, this one, I cooked and cleaned and slaved over this meal, and he didn't even say thank you. He worried about his goddamn floors. I'm out. I can't take this. I'm gonna take my drink. Oh, I wish I had a glass with me. I'm gonna take my drink, and I'm going upstairs. No, he ain't getting no ass tonight. She sips up bubbly and goes up the damn steps. Alright. Next scene, I believe. Oh, Cena. Cena knows he's in the doghouse, and so he goes to his gym that he owns. I believe that's his gym, and his I guess that's the manager, but also his friend. You know, he goes in there and he plays chess, and as he plays chess, his friend gives him words of wisdom and also whips his ass in the game. And it was real. We're on point too. Checkmate, homie. So basically, he tells, he's the jewel dropper. You know, if you're meticulous and all that stuff, and likes everything your way all the time. Because the problem was, everything she did was nice. He made it wrong. You know, who wants to be bothered by that? We basically came at her crazy. So, his friend basically said, well, you need to live by yourself. Be by yourself. You know, because ain't nobody got time for that. Trinity and John. Oh, and Natty goes to her Trinity's pop show. Jay looked like he wants to go to hell home. He's like, I'm sick of looking at this dude. I don't want to hear his damn music. I'm tired of looking at that silky ass shirt. Sorry. Show's over. Trinity gave her pop the bright idea to have a party at their apartment. John looks at Trinity like he wants to choke the crap out of her. I looked at Trinity like I could choke the crap out of her. Don't be inviting all them people to your little ass apartment. You crazy. Anyway, so to get back to so Trinity and John beats everybody there. Right? Trinity's on top of John, the mood is right and everything, and what happens? Knock, knock, knock. Here comes cock-blocking Pops and his crew. Messing it all up. People all over the place, people loud. John looking like, man, this is some motherfucking bullshit. Look at Trinity, we gotta talk. Let's go in the hallway. He's like, you know I gotta get up early in the morning. Where you can let all these people up in here and this is our house. This is our place. This is madness, woman. And she's like, that's my daddy. I haven't seen those people in a while. We just having fun. You got a stink attitude. Stink, stink, stink. Big lips poked out. He's like, it's either your pop or me. He's like, oh, I'm out. And I don't got time for that. He rolls. I don't know where he went. He probably slept in the damn car. Let me see. Jay leaves. Okay, so now it cuts to Nikki arriving at the palace, Cena's palace, and John yells, surprise! And what's on the countertop of all things? Roses, candles, and 2 picture frames. And like Cena said, that is a good start. After he apologizes and shows her he's sorry with lovely kisses. Very nice indeed. Alright, now is a scene where Trinity and her dad is on the boardwalk. I guess it's like a boardwalkish place. Well, I think it's a well, no, I don't want to call it a boardwalk. That's like stores and stuff. Anyway, they're at the beach. And they walking and they talking and they're like, oh, I'm so proud of you and this, that, and the third. And, you know, she goes, what's you getting? And then Trinity's pop goes, what's wrong with you? He said, I'm not wearing my silk shirt anymore. And Trinity, you know, says, me and John are arguing, and it's because of you here all up in our space and making sandwiches. And so Trinity dad saying, you gonna kick your old man out? I used to be your number 1. And she was like, I ain't kicking you out, but you my 1.5. And Trinity dad like, baby girl, you kicking me out, but I understand. And like Trinity said, man, that's my dad, but that's my fiance. Sorry. So, that's pretty much my Total Divas recap. It's 17, almost 18 minutes in. It's going to be 19 when I finish this. Anyway, I am Yolanda. Hopefully you love my Total Divas recap. Please go to GIMICK Wrestling Tees. As you can see, this is one of my awesome t-shirts. My vintage t-shirt. I guess I designed it in 09. So, yeah. I love heels. Buy them. I have a lot available in the black colorway and a couple in different other colors. So check that out at GIMICK Wrestling Tees. GIMICK is spelled with 1 L. Leave a comment. Subscribe to the channel. Let me see what else we got here. Follow me on Twitter at Gimmicks247. Any other social media need that you want from me, or if you want me to design you gear, go to GimmicksWrestlingTees.com and all that good stuff. Let me see. Leave a comment. But again, come at me crazy. I'll respond. Well, on that note, I love you guys for watching. So watch, laugh, like or favorite, and then share to the world. I'm Yolanda of GIMICK Wrestling Tees, and this was my Total Divas recap.